Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Alumni Field here for CUFLA playoff action between the Brock Badgers and the Laurier Golden Hawks. I'm Remy Zanao, joined by Isaiah and Nenny. And Isaiah, got a pretty good game ahead of us here.
Yeah, I mean, we got two good teams here. I mean, Wolford, Laurier, a team that got a lot to prove, a team that has had some bad recent years in their program history, but they picked it up this year, had one of their best years this year, finishing off 6-4, right? So they have a lot of success. They know how to win, so they're looking to play upset to a Brock Badger team that's looking to touch success again after, a long time of not touching that cup. They made it in 2021, and they're looking to get back into there and get back into the promised land. And, yeah, the road starts today.
The road indeed starts today here at a nice, brisk Alumni Field. Not too cold for October coming into November, as both these teams look ready to start off. If we look at most recent history for the Laurier Golden Hawks versus the Brock Badgers, Badgers have won 15 times to no Laurier wins, going back all the way to 2013. So
yeah, and that's something you have to coming into this game, right? That's something that's definitely in both of these teams' heads, and both of these coaches definitely have to just quiet that noise, right? For both of these teams, for Brock, it's like you have that 15-0. You don't want to be that team that gives up that one, right? And for Laurier, you want to be that team that gets that one, that extra motivation coming in and wanting to get that win. So we're going to definitely see a feisty battle between both of these teams. 15-0 doesn't really tell all the story. It's been close in all of these games, right? But the Badgers have come out on top on all these matchups, and yeah, they'll look so to do so again today.
And as we look to the field, we will have the Anthem Badgers getting fired up on the sideline with a packed crowd here at Alumni Field. More fans sure to come as we start off the first game of the CUFLA playoffs. This being first one. Next game's coming up on Saturday and Sunday. It'll be Nipissing at Western, McMaster at Guelph, and then in the East, Queens at McGill and Bishops at Carleton. But tonight, we got Laurier visiting Brock here at Alumni Field as we go to the field for the anthem. And if we look at this game, Laurier seems to have a good defense, good goaltending on their side. But the offense doesn't seem to be all there.
Yeah, and that's something that's definitely been the focal point of practice coming into this game, trying to get goals scored on this Brock Badgers defense that has a few good players, definitely in that midfield defensive player. You got Mitchell Armstrong there, who's specializes in playing in defense and who won CUFLA Outstanding Rookie of the Year last year as well. So you got that type of player playing in there, playing in the defense. So it's definitely going to be a challenge for this Laurier team that didn't score a lot of goals in the regular season to come in here and try and upset the Badgers, but that's going to be how they're going to have to upset them.
And if we look at the Brock side, starting goaltender tonight, Connor O'Toole. Connor O'Toole had a 5.64 goals against average throughout the season. He's been the #1 guy for the Badgers, but it's a bit of a cycle there with all the goaltenders there, the 4 goaltenders for the Brock Badgers.
Yeah, it's been a play by committee all year with this Brock Badgers team because they have the players as well, right? They got Connor O'Toole, they got Adam Brown, they got Connor Scott, and they got Jackson Longboat as well. So they got 4 quality goalkeepers here to be able to rotate, to be able to keep these bodies fresh. And yeah, when we have seen Connor O'Toole, we have seen some good production of him, off of him. 2-0 record, 300 plus minutes played, and he gets the blocks you need and the timely blocks you need, and everybody else on that goaltending roster as well, right? That's why they do all these switches. This is a program that got the players, right?
Definitely high-end talent there. And if we look at the high-end talent also on the forward side for the Brock Badgers, Avery Steinbach-Parker, 27 points in 10 games. Yeah. Lighting the lamp, as you would say, in hockey and certain other sports. And also Jaden Patterson with those 15 assists in 10 games. This is a phenomenal Brock roster when it comes to the offense.
Yeah, 2 outstanding players, definitely for the regular season. Definitely going for a lot of awards, CUFLA awards for the end of season awards. Just had a phenomenal year. just carried the Brock Badgers team. And one thing you look at when you look at their record, you look at the stats, you just see consistency. And that's what they're going to look into bring here today, that consistency, and just carry it over here in the whole playoffs because, you know, hopefully for the Brock Badgers, they're looking long-term and they're looking for the big goal, and that is the, you know, championship, the finals, and to win it all.
Winning the Big Attaway Cup, something that the Badgers have done a lot, but have not done too recently. And also, if we look at the Laurier side, I mean, they do get the offense. Zachary Gerd, 17 points in 11 games played this season, had 2 power play goals, but also very even on his scoring. 8 goals, 9 assists. So dishing it and also firing it home, as also starting in net for the Golden Hawks will be the one, the only Dante Mancini.
Yeah, Dante Mancini, he didn't have the greatest record for a goalkeeper, 0-2, but he gets production and he gets the job done for the Golden Hawks, and they're looking to get some production, good production out of him tonight. And yeah, you talked about their forward, Zachary Gerd. I also throw Declan McCovey in there, just you know, another player, 16 points as well. And just a player that looks to cause damage and looks to help this Laurier team to get to that promised land here and beat the Badgers tonight.
The opening round of the playoffs has begun. Face-off is going to be tied up, going to be won back by the Golden Hawks, moving into the offensive side. Golden Hawks going to start it nice and calm. Kicking off the party is Andrew Hamilton. Hamilton's going to work it to the left-hand side, fire it across as the Golden Hawks look to set up.
Yeah, and definitely taking this slow approach, just testing out the corners. Don't want to give up the ball too early if you're Laurier here. And, you know, definitely want to go up 1-0, get that jump. Would definitely be a great start here for the Golden Hawks.
McDonald will feed it cross field. Picking it up there is Akam Betty. Fired back to McDonald. McDonald's going to walk it on in. Adamson shrugs him off. Shot out, and it's going to be covered up and taken by the goaltender. O'Toole is going to feed it up quickly. Fair. Upfield, Steinbach Parker. Takes on the left-hand side, going to calm it down. Work it right back through middle, joining him on the field, Blair Pachariva, who takes the ball.
Yeah, and we've seen a nice break there from the Badgers, like you said, started by Nathan Furr, but just stopped a little bit, and now we're just seeing them test out the corners as well. This is a great Badgers team, got a lot of players. Team that you can't allow to get up early as well. Got to keep them close.
Moving in quickly with a shot, blocked off. That was a good shot there by Zulian, but did not get through to test out the goaltender.
Yeah, good shot. That was a great save there by the defenders to be able to block that side of line, not let that shot go through. Looked like it had a great type of trajectory, and yeah, could have caused some trouble there for the Laurier Golden Hawks early.
Moving in, taking his time is Lumley. Fed down low, and we'll be right back up top for Lumley. Helping out there was Castle. Moving into center, LaMarche. Now moved across. Golden Hawks content with working with that left-hand side. Going to go for a rush in. Pass out in front, blocked by the Brock defender. It's going to be cleared out by Brock on the interception there, Harrison Brooks. Pass across, moving up, McCrimmon. Crimmon, good pickoff by Steinbach Parker, working down low, close into the slot. But a strong defensive effort from the Golden Hawks, but the Badgers were come up with the ball again. Steinbach Parker is going to get chased all the way back.
Yeah, but you love the energy from him just taking the ball. I mean, almost they were about to get a turnover. Golden Hawks were about to retain the ball, and Steinbach Parker just nice little body shove there, be able to retain that ball, and Badgers still have possession.
Pivoting back, Pachariva. Fed up top, Zulian. Moving it across, trying to go in is Buis. Buis going to go for a runaround. Pivots back, fires up high, but ends up in the hands of Steinbach Parker. Parker going to move on in. Great save by Dante Mancini on Avery Steinbach Parker.
Yeah, and those are the saves Dante Mancini are going to have to be making tonight, right? Those quick, just out of nowhere, because you've seen Steinbach Parker just make that shot up out of nowhere, right? Just a bullet type shot, and those are the types of shots this Brock offense brings. And yeah, that was a nice save to start, and looking good from that Laurier Golden Hawks defense. But this Brock Badgers offense is looking like they're starting to get their feet under them. Hey, it's scary hours when they start going.
That's why the Golden Hawks are looking to slow it down. Taking it here is Aiden McDonald. He's going to go for a run, feed it off to the left-hand side. Fed back down low. Now back up top for McDonald, just over his head. As it will go for the Badgers. Badgers ball. Moving with the ball. Jaden Patterson will fake the handoff. Will hold on to it. Avery Steinbeck Parker is faking it well. But it's going to be passed off Simonelli. Now over to Gowland. Fed down low. Badgers trying to work it out inside. Back up top. Gowland. Cross Patterson. Steinbeck Parker trying to work his way on inside with the handles. Still holding on to the ball. Passing it down low. Badgers going to have to reset. Shot out in front. Looking for a pass, actually. As the Golden Hawks will gain possession of the ball. Golden Hawks wanted to call, none coming as it's going to move to the opposite side. Pass on in. Shot! Blocked down in front and easily covered off. We do have a flag on the field.
Yeah, and this can be crucial here if it's on Brock, right? This is a perfect opportunity for the Golden Hawks to get a great start that they want. And right there just looked like a great opportunity, just not being able to get it down. Let's see if they're able to take advantage of this.
To be a procedure penalty. Just taking the ball. Here come the Golden Hawks. Moving on across, McDonald. McAvoy will take the ball back to McDonald. Golden Hawks feeding it across. Thomas McDonald. Now back again for McAvoy. Fed back to McDonald. McAvoy and McDonald playing catch here. This is going to be fed down low. Looking for the pass out in front. McDonald had a streak, but he lost the ball. And taking a hack was McAvoy. Worked down low by the Golden Hawks.
Yeah, we're seeing great defense here by the Badgers, even with the penalty and the pressure being put on with the Golden Hawks. Just seeing a different type of calm from this Badgers defense. Like, they could do what they're, go through their motions, but we'll still be here and we'll still go through ours, and standing strong so far.
And the Badgers that kill off that penalty is going to be moving on in with speed. Shot just wide. Will go all the way out of bounds as the Golden Hawks will go back onto the offense. Having to move quick, Castle. Fed it across. But that will be given away, so the Badgers will take it. Harrison Brooks will collect the ball.
Yeah, and those are those penalties that you want your forwards to be able to capitalize on, especially against a great team like the Badgers. Unfortunately, they weren't able to there, and now the Badgers are on the attack. Got to be able to defend, and hopefully they don't get a penalty of their own. And
minor foul. Badgers will retain the ball after a little bit of a pause. Moving into the offensive side, Buis. He will take the ball. Buis. Down low. Fed across by Pachariva. Going for a walk down low, Armitage. Back up top, Pachariva. Across, Buis. Good pass to the inside, working around Zulian. Lost the ball. Great defense there by the Golden Hawks. Stripped away by Mastrangelo.
Yeah, we're seeing some great defense here to start by the Golden Hawks, just keeping these Badgers at bay. It's unfortunate they're not able to get that ball inside like they've been trying to these last few possessions. See if they could. Maybe they're going to try something else in this next approach.
It was a good rush by Mastrangelo, but he gave it the ball, and here come the Badgers. Pass on inside, fired in! Ooh. Looks like it rang the doorbell. No one home off the post.
Yeah, just unfortunate right there. It was almost a goal right there to start off the game. And as I was saying, maybe try something else other than going into the middle. Right back into the middle, they go and almost get a goal to start this game.
That was Avery Steinbeck Parker, who had a great shot on net. Moving on in, Buis. Going to work down low on the left-hand side. Fed across. For Weens. Weens will walk on the inside, pass across, Pachariva, winding, firing, and a great save by Mancini.
Yeah, great saves to start this game, but the Badgers offense is looking like they're starting to get their feet under them. As you see in Steinbach Parker, yeah, he's having a lot of great activity to start this game. These first few minutes has just been him just doing a lot, and I definitely expect him to be involved. See him there just getting a lot of strip right there as the Badgers get a ball back.
Nolan Fair with the A-tier defense with the pickoff. Moving in, Patterson will take the ball. Fair was fired up from that one, and now here comes Avery Steinbach Parker. Badgers going to take some time. Jaden Patterson is going to go for a little jaunt as he walks to the left-hand side. Badgers looking to set up, as he said, Isaiah, they're looking right for the middle. I think they're taking your coaching advice. Moving in, Patterson. Up top of the circle, looking for a pass in front, blocked off, but Badgers retain possession. Moved across, Simonelli. Patterson fed it down low. Steinbach Parker trying to work it in, fires out in front. Loose ball, it's going to be a physical battle for it.
It's like a scrum over there.
Indeed, a rugby scrum and a couple of temper swearing, but Steinbach Parker's going to take the ball. Pass up top, Simonelli looking up top, Patterson. Flag is out, Badgers retain possession. We'll see what the Badgers can do. Fired in, blocked. Now we'll blow a whistle. It will be a penalty on the Golden Hawks.
Yeah, great opportunity here for the Badgers. I mean, right there, that possession right there, Badgers almost able to get it back. Steinbach Park, nice pass inside. The Badgers, just nobody home there, right? And great defense from the Golden Hawks being able to just block that out. And now they got 60 seconds on the clock and an extra man on offense. Let's see if the Badgers can get this opening goal here.
Pass up top, Pachariva will kick it off. Toms, that'll be fed down low by Steinbach Parker. Work down in front, up top, fired in, scoring there. Mitchell Zulian gives the Badgers a 1-goal lead.
Yeah, and it didn't take too long to get that that power play goal. Mitchell Zulian, he already has 2 for the season, gets another one right there. And the Badgers, yeah, that well-oiled machine. Just once you let them get started, it's hard to get them stopped. So, yeah, it's going to be a wild ride. Let's see if they continue to go. I mean, 4 minutes left in this quarter. They could definitely get another one knocked done before the quarter ends.
Fantastic rush inside. Really structured. As you said,
yeah.
well-oiled machine. Able to work it around. And Zulian, he found his space and took his shot. First one against Mancini tonight. Badgers open up the scoring for the CUFLA playoffs. Face-off, one back by the Badgers over the head of Armstrong, but he'll recover easily. Now he's going to go for a run. Evading Fitton. As he'll pass it on across. Entering Pachariva. Steinbach Parker feeds it right back down low. Patterson. Back down low. Badgers going to work it up the right-hand side and up top for Pachariva. Inside, Buis. Pass back. Down low. Steinbach Parker, nice move. Shimmy shakes. Good pick off by the defense of the Golden Hawks. But right in there, Steinbach Parker disrupted the play. Didn't say die as he picks up the ball here.
Didn't say die indeed. I mean, he dropped his stick as well, picked up his stick, was able to hit stick the defender, stop his momentum, and be able to get the ball back. I mean, that's great work by Steinbach Parker. You just see him, he's like a mouse. I mean, like a rabbit out there, just working. He's just a workhorse out there for the Badgers right now.
He's quick. He's got the tempo going as it's going to be moved on out by the Golden Hawks.
Yeah, I feel like he hasn't even come off the field yet, and his energy is just still there. It's just crazy.
Big hit there by the Badgers, trying to strip it away. That will be a foul on Neil Adamson, but Adamson laying the lumber.
I mean, those are the penalties you don't want to give up, though. Those are the ones that allow other teams to come back, right? And, you know, when you're up and when you have a little bit of confidence and, yeah, you see a little bit of a chance to get a little hit stick there and just get yourself in a penalty situation to, you know, potentially almost take you to the end of this first quarter. But Laurier hasn't been that great on these in these positions as well, not being able to get the right looks, most especially. They haven't gotten a lot of shots off in the power plays as well. That's something that they definitely have to start doing, a lot more activity, a lot of the setting up that you're seeing, but just not a lot of shots.
Castle will feed it up top, trying to throw it in, shot blocked. Fantastic save, Connor O'Toole making it look easy on a hard shot.
Yeah, it came up big right there, especially because the attacker was right in front of him as well. That looked like a surefire goal. Laurier Golden Hawks almost got opened up their scoring for them, but that was a great save there by Connor O'Toole. You know why they keep him in that.
So the wind picks up here at Alumni Field here in beautiful St. Catharines, Ontario. Thank you if you're just joining us. Minute 50 left to go in the quarter. Badgers up 1-0. Flag is out, so Patriva will take, and we'll go for a run. Patriva, spin move, gets shrugged around. He's taking on 3. He still holds onto the ball, but finally comes loose as the Golden Hawks able to hound him enough and draw the whistle.
Yeah, now they're in that other unfortunate position and lost another player right in power play where the Badgers quick-fired goal on that last one. This is a position where they have to really defend, and they can't let the Badgers go up even though this is the Badgers game. This is what they do.
Patriva across. Looking down low, Patterson. Badgers calling out the plays. Patterson looking out in front. Pass back. Patriva will spin. Shovel it back for Zulian. Back down low. Ripped in. Saved by Mancini. He's going to take some more time off the clock.
Yeah, that was great pressure created there. Brody Tom's in the middle there. A lot of other players there. And then Patriva are obviously just trying to get the ball in. You just seen great defense there by the Golden Hawks. That was a good stand. They needed that. And, yeah, got the ball back, was able to maybe take it into this first quarter with just a 1-0 lead or 1-0 deficit.
30 seconds left. Whistle blows, so looks to be a wholesale change. Yeah, mostly in terms of a timeout, it seems.
Yeah, they're definitely going to try and, draw something up and try and utilize these 30 seconds. I mean, this is playoff lacrosse, right? Where you don't got a lot of time left, and this is the Brock Badgers. It is 1-0 now, but what is it going to be in that second quarter, right? We're going to see how, comfortable they come out in that second quarter. We have just seen Brock just steadily get into it. Haven't seen them play their best lacrosse, but they've been pretty good. But for the Golden Hawks, this is the time for them to strike up and be able to take this or try and take a 1-1 tie into the second quarter.
Now, looking, when we saw the earlier power plays for the Golden Hawks, not really getting too many danger chances, as you noted, but then right then they got that one really close chance, but O'Toole shut them down. When we look at the Laurier Golden Hawks, what do you think they need to do to break through O'Toole and get that ball in the back of the net?
Yeah, well, definitely just getting that type of activity on the backside, right, and trying to get that open shot, right, and definitely did a great job there. But the finishing, right, when they get into right in front of O'Toole where they're finishing, they're not finding the right spots, and they're not getting quick enough there, so O'Toole is blocking it as well, right, and we're seeing that was a problem for them all year, right? They're attacking and them scoring goals and them producing. So for them, they just have to be a little bit quicker, creating those chances, getting into those positions, and then when they get there, just got to get it into the back of the net. We've seen for the Badgers, just as soon as the power play happened, right? It was position found and open man found, and it was a quick type of shot and goal.
Liam Glover will start the party for the Golden Hawks. This is going to be fed across and losing the ball. Unfortunate miscue if you're the Golden Hawks. Badgers are going to take the ball. Truck down in front, going to be moved across. Steinbeck Parker, fed on inside. Trying to work on him is Patterson. Great defense by the Golden Hawks so far as Patterson's going to work it through center. Pass across. Steinbeck Parker moved on inside. Looking for a shot. Mancini traps it and will kill off the remaining time. Buis unable to get a shot on net.
Yeah, that was a great pass there by Steinbeck Parker onto the inside. Buis just not able to get his stick right up. The defender did a great job of just being able to keep him down a little bit and then just causing a bad shot. Great standard from Laurier at the end. That could have very easily been 2-0. I mean, that was a great attack there from the Badgers. And that was a horrible mistake there to end that first quarter by the Golden Hawks. Definitely looking for them to clean up their play on this side of the field as well. They've been okay defensively, holding the Badgers to 1 goal, but when they get to the offensive side of the ball, just too much mistakes being made that the Badgers are definitely soon, one time or another, they're going to take advantage of them.
Just an unfortunate mistake that on that left-hand sideline, missing the pass, giving the Badgers an easy turnaround here, as he said. Fantastic chance out in front. If Buis gets a shot there, could easily be 2-0.
Yeah, and I mean that's unfortunate. You call a timeout as well. You draw something up. You're talking in the huddle as well, and right as you start play as well, you make that type of mistake. For the team, though, you want to keep heads high, and as you're in the huddle right now, for the coach, you're just telling them, that's just one play. Got to keep it moving because, that could be one of those plays where it's just like, hey, what are we doing, right? Just not clicking and just feel like you're not clicking. And as an athlete, you just always got to keep yourself in that right mindset. So they just got to come out and attack here to start this second quarter as, they want to get back onto in this game, make it a little bit more competitive against these Badgers.
Only a 1-0 lead for the Brock Badgers on the goal from Zulian. The power play goal from Zulian.
Yeah, and the Badgers for sure. They got their opportunities, and they definitely in their huddle are coming and saying, "Hey, we got to finish a little bit more of those." Hey, that last one by Adrian Buis, it got to be a finish right there. Got to be a shot. I mean, he's a stronger player, but he knows that as well. These are the players, they know that as well going into them. I know coach isn't even telling them that as much because they know that as well themselves, right? Knowing that they got to come out with that intensity because it's the playoffs, baby. Any team could come out here and really cause an upset. 1-0's not enough. Got to rack up the goals here in the second quarter.
Mancini's also looked pretty solid in net for the Golden Hawks. Able to make a couple of big saves, especially earlier on. A couple of times also some gold tier defense from the Golden Hawks. Able to get their sticks on the ball out in front. Badgers are really trying those cross-crease passes, it seems. Trying to work the goalie from right to left or the opposite even. Mostly left, right, working from Badgers left to right. But we will see what the second quarter has to offer. More CUFLA first round lacrosse playoffs here at Alumni Field at Brock University. Score right now, Brock Badgers 1-0 over Laurier. Battle out at center on the first face-off. Going to be won by, it's going to be the Badgers potentially, but it's going to be picked up.
Great work,
Hunter.
There. Strong work there. Start the quarter off. I mean, that's a tone setter right there. Physical play.
Got to fire up your team any way, shape, and form. And Golden Hawks, they had a good chance at getting the ball, but it's going to be picked up by the Badgers. Moving on across. Here comes Armitage. Going to feed it right back down low. Back up top. Toms. My apologies. Simonelli's going to feed it off over to Toms. Toms walks in. Shot! And it's going to be blocked wide. Be Badgers ball still.
Yeah, not a bad shot there by Brody Toms, and you're seeing the intensity that the Badgers want to come out with and trying to get that second goal up here. They're looking real good in the shape, trying to get into that middle here.
Walk out in front, great goal. James Gowland puts it in the left-hand corner, and the Badgers take a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, as we were just saying, just being able to penetrate that Laurier defense and just letting, James Gowland just get right down the middle and just get right into his perfect spot, and boom, Badgers are up 2-0 in the blink of an eye. And that's what they wanted to do, come out in the second quarter and, set that tone, and they definitely did.
Not even 2 minutes gone. It's 2-0 in the second quarter for the Brock Badgers on the goal from Gowland. And we'll see, as you said, penetrating the offense, really breaking on that sweeping around from right to left, able to kind of fake the defense out and then cut in hard. We'll see if the Badgers can maintain that level of possession. Working down low, Armstrong. Going to take it through center. Fed back for Pachariva. Move down low. Badgers going to work it around. Back up top. Zulian. Pachariva. Pachariva gets a screen set for him. Takes a high hit, but he's going to still maintain possession. Going for a walk. Past the cross. Rip in by Zulian. And a goal line save.
What a great save
by Mancini.
Yeah, what a great save there by Mancini. I mean, that should really be Brock 3-0 right there. Great shot on net there by number 12, Mitchell Zulian. Almost knocked up another goal there.
Wanted his second as here comes Golden Hawks into the offensive end. Down the left-hand side, back up top. It's going to be taken by McDonald, who's been quarterback in the play so far for the Golden Hawks. Moving back.
Yeah, and if you're the Golden Hawks here, you have to find a way to break into this crease. I mean, they haven't even been able to get any middle penetration on the Badgers. The Badgers have really just kept them out on the outer edges, have done a great job of just keeping them out of that slot. Ooh, nice attack there.
And a shot pass down low, unable to be collected by the Golden Hawks, but they'll retain possession. It's going to be moved up top. McAvoy across. McDonald's going to move in, firing, looking for a bounce shot, deflected up high. And a good chance for Golden Hawks again. Fed down low by McAvoy as he'll take it again.
Yeah, and they're getting some good penetration here. This is looking like one of their best offensive possessions. Let's see if they can come out of a goal with this.
And a great move, breaking the ankles and scoring there. What a goal, Ronan LaMarche.
Oh my goodness, take a bow, son. I mean, that is what you need to start this game, right? But for the Golden Hawks, hey, maybe that's the boost they need because, yeah, that was a Sports Center top 10 right there. What a ankle breaker. He looked like he was playing ball. Looked like he was a little.
Hit him with a crossover.
Like Kyrie out there.
What a goal. On Zulian, unfortunately on the defense for the Badgers, takes a stumble. What a fantastic move. As the Golden Hawks bring it within one. 10-20 left to go here in the second quarter. Badgers still up 2-1, but Golden Hawks on the press.
Yeah, and after not doing much for a large portion of this game, they get that one break, but the Badgers, that steady wagon that they are, let's see how they respond to this and keep it going here. Still up 2-1, still got a stranglehold of this game.
Face-off pinned. Nathan Jones shoved it into the Badgers' end, but the Badgers are going to go for a run. Pivoting back, Hunter. As Steinbach Parker's going to take his time and move in. Waiting for his offensive teammates as he'll feed it back. Simonelli. Waiting for one more and dishes it off. Working down low, Toms. Fed it off. Looking up top, Gowland. Back down low, fed across by Armitage. Taking up top, Patterson, now all the way back up for Gowland. Moving on inside, trying to look for a shot. Toms fires, blocked off. Mancini saves, still loose shot, and scoring is the Badgers. Gowland again gets his second of the evening.
Yeah, and that's great just work in there by the Badgers. I mean, getting in, that was 2 shots on goal there, and being able to get Gallon on the rebound there, just great activity. And what a great response for the Badgers after getting that response goal by the Laurier Golden Hawks, just coming right back down the field and scoring right on the next possession. Yeah, that's that wagon. It just keeps moving. It just keeps moving.
Just keeps moving down the field. Badgers seemingly unstoppable once they get into the offensive end, except for when it ends up in the stick of Mancini, who's had a fantastic evening so far. 8:24 left to go here in the second quarter. Face off at center. Pinned off, here comes the help. Badgers whip it on back. And that's one. And here come the Badgers on the attack. Steinbach Parker looking to break free, lost the ball, but Badgers retain possession. Good defense. Aggressive defense by Mastrangelo. It's going to be walked down low by the Badgers. Patrieva moving in support of Armitage, who will feed it up top. Zulian. Fed across. Steinbach Parker. Back up top, McBride. Wind picking up here at Alumni Field. Pass across, faking it on inside, trying to work it to the outside, Armitage. He'll take it right back down low. He's going to retreat. Fed across. Badgers looking to shake loose. Kept to the outside, Patrieva. Now back up top for Zulian. Mitchell Zulian walking in, 1-on-0. Going to move in, pivot back, works to the left-hand side, ripped in, and scores! Avery Steinbach Parker ripping it Mach 6 into the back of the net.
And what a goal. I mean, he deserves it. He's been having that activity all game. Avery Steinbach Parker, we've said his name like 30 times already in these first 2 quarters. And right there, just being able to get that just open look on net. And, yeah, got down enough on that Laurier defense to be able to just attack them. And, yeah, they just been falling back after scoring that 1 goal. They just haven't been able to get a steady amount of defense to be able to keep close with these Badgers. They've really spread themselves out here in the second quarter.
Badgers up 3-1. 6:22 left to go here in the second quarter. Now, you know, we'll probably see Laurier try to make a push here. If they can win the face, it seems the Badgers have held the advantage in the face-off end. Gonna be a scrum battle for it. Badgers will come up with the ball. Gonna move quickly is Wittich.
What a catch there.
Nice pick off by Trent Hunter. He's gonna feed it. Crossfield picking it up. Gowland. Gowland's gonna go for a walk. Good defense by Golden Hawks. Gonna keep him to the outside. Shovel pass is gonna go down low and worked out top to Toms. Ripped in. Great save, Mancini, and the goaltender very active tonight. Done well so far as he's seen the rubber.
Yeah, and he needed that one as well. Just confidence boost as well. Got to stop on defense, but the Brock Badgers get the ball again.
Bad turnover by the Golden Hawks. And here comes Steinbach Parker. Shovel pass, fed down low, working on front, shot and score, taking the hit. But burying it in the back of the net, Jaden Patterson.
What a goal there. I mean, yeah, as you said, took that contact, knew the contact was coming, absorbed that and just stuck it into the back of the net there. The Badgers have just continued to roll after that first, little burst there after that first goal from the Laurier Golden Hawks. The Badgers have just been on that gas pedal, and the Golden Hawks seemingly just cannot find their way out of this little slump here. Just been able to turn over there, cause another mistake, and allow the Badgers to get another scoring opportunity on the break. And yeah, this has been a disappointing quarter if you're a Golden Hawks fan.
Jaden Patterson taking one of the harder hits I've seen in lacrosse, right there. But burying it behind Mancini, making it 5-1. This game's starting to get out of hand for the Golden Hawks. They're going to need a turnaround and quick. Going to be taken away by the Golden Hawks. Badgers looking to strip the ball. Aggressive defense. The Badgers strip it. Going on the offense again. Zulian's going to work it down. My apologies, Steinbach Parker fed up top.
Yeah, and I was going to say Laurier finally got some success on the faceoff, but yeah, the Badgers just come right back and take that ball, and another offensive possession here. The Golden Hawks are going to have to try and find a way to get the Badgers out of position here and get a turnover, be able to get a ball.
Shot and great save by Mancini, having to cut back. He was covering off the pass, and in a way, slightly baited a shot from Colton Armitage. But moving in quickly with speed, going to work into the offensive side. Candeloro Wolter.
Yeah, it feels like we haven't been here in forever, and the Golden Hawks have to utilize this opportunity, have to maximize it and get a goal out of here as much, for sure, to be able to keep this game close against the Badgers.
And if you're Connor O'Toole also, you haven't seen the ball in a little bit. It could be a little cold coming in. Ball ends up off the feet of one of the Golden Hawks. Fed down low. Back up top. That was Thatcher Lutz who passed that across. Fired in. Great save. O'Toole snagging that one out of midair as he'll play it back, just killing more time and trying to control possession for the Badgers.
Yeah, and O'Toole, he doesn't need the ball a lot to make some great saves. That was a great save. Great anticipation as well. Ooh, what a pass there.
Stepping up his defense. Shot in and scoring. What a pass out in front by Hertner as the Badgers bury it home.
Yeah, I mean, they just started getting off the break, and they just found seams right on that Laurier defense, and then just open men in the back, and just nice, easy pitch downfield, and nice, easy. I mean, well, not nice and easy. They made it look real easy right there with the precision of the passes, but they were nice and quick, right? And got a now 6-1. It's been 5 unanswered, or what was it? Is it 4 unanswered goals here from the Brock Badgers after that Laurier Golden Hawks first goal? It's been a massacre here in this second quarter.
Mancini is going to head to the bench, and we will see a goaltending change for the Golden Hawks at 6-1. Mancini, I mean, you can't blame him. He's played fantastic. He stepped up on that play, wasn't able to block it off. And I believe it was Patterson who gets the goal for the Badgers on a beautiful feed out in front by Hertner, able to make the quick play under pressure. But we will see a new netminder.
Yeah, you said it. I mean, can't really blame Mancini too much. This is a great Badgers team, great Badgers offense. And, yeah, he's made some great saves as well. That goal line save that we seen earlier. Yeah, and Laurier hopes that this goaltender has a little bit more success here against these this powerful Brock offense here.
Looks to be a timeout taken. We'll see what the Golden Hawks can draw up here. 1:35 left to go here in the second quarter, right before the half. Time is starting to run out, even though it's only the first half.
Yeah, and I mean, we're seeing great work here from. I mean, with this break, we're seeing. Let's talk a little about the Badgers. Right? We're seeing great work here from the Badgers looking to go back into the finals. I know that we got a lot of all Canadians on this team, on this roster, but I didn't expect it to be, this fine, well toiled. That first quarter was, they were a little slow coming in, just ended it 1-0. Yeah, they definitely expected more from themselves there, but this second quarter they really blew it open, just finding those opportunities, and I feel like they've made every single opportunity that they've created for themselves here in this quarter. All these shots on goals have just consistently turned into goals, and that's just such a powerful a tool for this Badgers offense. I mean, not a lot of goals were blocked there. Just great passes. On the break, they were great as well. This is a hard offense to stop.
Looks like Mancini just had an equipment issue. So Mancini is back in the game.
Okay.
For the Golden Hawks.
Hey, Mancini, he hasn't been playing too bad, right? It's just been a bad quarter. It's a burst from the Badgers as well here, a goal burst. If the Golden Hawks are able to just get 1 or 2 goals here and behind and get the game closer, I mean, maybe we'll see him make a few more saves that, and continue his great game that he's been making. But it's been all Badgers so far, though.
Rough going for the Golden Hawks and the goaltender Dante Mancini. He has made some big saves, and he looks like he might have to make some coming up soon as the Badgers working on it. On the left-hand side, pivoted back is Toms. Back up top, Badgers going to look for a press. Wired wide by Steinbach Parker. Badgers retain possession with 1 minute and 5 seconds left to go here in the second quarter.
Yeah, just wide. I think it deflected off somebody there, but Badgers again able to just get great shots or great looks. That was on goal, but just great looks on this Laurier Golden Hawks defense. They definitely want to go into this half just 6-1.
Moving on inside, Toms. Fired across, Steinbach Parker's going to pivot back. Wire across field there, looking across for Armitage. Not able to find his man. Buried to the turf. Looks like we will see a timeout from the Badgers.
Yeah, get a little bit more structure there as there's only 30 seconds left here, and another opportunity to score a goal. See the Badgers just get right back into it. I mean, that was a nice setup, just not able to get it on the finish there, right? And just seeing it again, yeah, Steinbach, I mean, not Steinbach Parker. Well, Steinbach Parker, he has been having a lot of activity on the inside, but I'm talking about the Golden Hawks goalkeeper, Mancini. Mancini with another great save there. A lot of activity that he's had to have in this first half. Let's see if he's able to keep up here for these 30 seconds, because, yeah, that Badgers offense is, yeah, they're going to come right back out. Definitely just getting a nice little play here. Try and get a goal up 7-1. Looking to make a statement game here, game 1 of these CUFLA playoffs here.
First game, you're not wrong. I'm trying to make a statement, trying to force all the way.
Trying to send a message. I mean, you got all these games coming up, if you potentially win against the Golden Hawks, and it's looking pretty good right now, right? So you got to send a message to the rest of the teams and kind of send that fear factor, right? We're still that team. We're that good, right? And the Badgers are definitely doing so today, doing their best to do that today.
And this kicks off the playoffs, but then the Begataway Cup will be played at Trent starting Friday, November 3rd, going through Sunday, November 5th. So it is the start of a fun week and a bit of CUFLA Lacrosse.
In the home of the mighty Excalibur.
Trent Excalibur, very dangerous lacrosse team there, but it's going to be fed across by the Badgers now going against the Golden Hawks. Fed out in front, faked out in front, moving across Toms. Taking it there, Simonelli sets the pick. Firing in, great save by Mancini, still loose close to the crease, unable to pull the trigger. Again was Gowland, as it was Steinbeck Parker who had the great shot, but met by Mancini. That will do it for the first half. Badgers up 6-1. And Isaiah, what did you see on that first half?
Yeah, I seen just great activity from the Badgers. I mean, slow start a little bit in that first quarter, just 1-0 to end that first quarter. But in that second quarter, after they scored that first goal coming into the quarter, and then Golden Hawks respond. But after that Golden Hawks respond, it was just all Badgers, right? And it was just 4 straight Badgers. And that was great work from the Badgers. That was strong work from the Badgers. They were a strong message set going into halftime. Golden Hawks do well to not go up 7 or go down 7-1 into half. So, yeah, I mean, but the Badgers still reeling with all that confidence going into the half, and, yeah, still having to hold off that behemoth of the Badgers in that second half coming up.
And we'll see what that second half has for us in about 9 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Badgers up 6-1 against the Laurier Golden Hawks in the first round of the CUFLA playoffs. We'll be back in a few. Welcome back to second half action here. CUFLA Lacrosse playoff action here at Alumni Field. Brock Badgers taking on the Laurier Golden Hawks. Badgers up 6-1. Once again, I'm Remy Zanato, joined again by Isaiah. And Isaiah, how you feeling about this one so far?
Yeah, I'm feeling great about the Badgers. I mean, just coming in here in the second half, 6-1. I mean, just they've had a great performance, right? And just seeing them come and start off, you got Avery Steinbeck Parker. He's having a great game just in that first quarter. It seemed like he was everywhere. Just, a rabid bunny, got battery on his back, and, just carrying this team, to good fortunes. And this whole team as a whole has just been playing really great. It really feels like they're dominating that midfield, as we were talking earlier in that halftime as well. That midfield, these face-offs that we see as well, they're just dominating in these small increments in the game, and they're just continuing to just dominate possession in those ways as well. And that's why we have a 6-1 game right now.
And the Badgers look to be a bit dominated on that face-off, but they will end up with the ball. A good pickup by the Badgers. Now taking the ball is Avery Steinbeck Parker. Looked, as you said, like an Energizer bunny, bouncing around. Pass down low. Be back across. As that's fed down low again by Patterson. Trying to work it out in front. Zulian. Ball's going to go the length of the field. Held at the half line as the Badgers retain possession. Quick speed. Nice move in. Coming in quickly. Zulian. Pass up top. Pachariva. Pachariva fires. Bounce shot. Tipped high by Mancini. Good save by the goaltender, and even better, I would say a fantastic move by Mitchell Zulian, holding the half line, making sure the Golden Hawks didn't take the ball. Pachariva winds, firing, looking for a shot, and scores! Pachariva on the bounce gives the Badgers a 7-1 lead.
Yeah, and I mean, what a way to start the half. As you said, Mitchell Zulian with a great save here just to save that possession as well and keep the Badgers on offense. And, yeah, Pachariva at the end just finishing it off, and the Badgers just continuing to hound on this Laurier Golden Hawks defense. They have to find a way to be able to stop these Badgers offensive possessions quickly and fast, because it's just been all Badgers. After they scored that one goal, it's just been all Badgers. I mean, 6 unanswered goals since that point. It's been a lot. It's been a lot. So, or 5 unanswered. I'm sorry, but hey, 5, 6. It's
at that point. I think either way, you're getting chewing out from the coach.
Yeah,
but
I mean, yeah, they got to put a little bit more effort into getting these face-offs and just these small little plays that get that possession.
And the Golden Hawks will take the possession, but quick on the hop. Badgers going to try to pick it off, but not able to do so. It's going to be fed across. Trent Davies pivoting back. He's going to go for a run. McAvoy fed it down low. We'll take it back. Up top, McDonald works it across. McAvoy down low to Castle. Will feed it right across. Back down low, back up to Castle. Will feed it right back up top to McAvoy. Quickly pressured by the awaiting Badger Trent Hunter. Fed up top. Thomas McDonald. He's going to look for some space. Going to wind, fake it, work up top, pass it down low. Shot in! Just wide of the new goaltender for the Badgers. Stepping in, Connor Scott has taken the pipes. Connor O'Toole now not in the game.
Yeah, and it looks like they're doing some rotations, obviously, with the score. Got to get some experience in here for the other goalkeepers. But, yeah, the Golden Hawks, great opportunity here, kind of stifled, not able to get anything so far. Let's see as they retain the ball here, but just not being able to get a great look. Yeah, they're getting the activity and the shots. That's what you want, but just not being able to get the best look here in this possession. And the clock runs out on them.
Shot clock goes. Now the Badgers will take the ball and move. Working it through middle. Not able to pick up the ball cleanly is Hunter. He's going to take a couple of shoves for it. Quickly on it, Toms. Toms breaks free and is going to cross into the offensive end. Toms, hounded by 2 Golden Hawks, will take it to the left-hand side, pivot back. Toms, fake pass, will work through center. Steinbeck Parker will now take the ball. Down low, Patterson. Already has 2 goals this evening. We'll feed it up top for Toms. Taking his time, looking to quarterback this play. He's going to go for a little wander. Passed on the inside off the tip of Simonelli's stick. He will still retain possession. Down low, Armitage works it out through center. Colton Armitage looking for space, finds it across, fired in low. Great save by Mancini on Patterson, who's looking for the hat trick.
Yeah, and Patterson almost had a great opportunity to notch in his 3rd goal right there. Mancini, as you said, just a great save, great anticipation, got his knee down, blocked that ball from going in. Very, very close into being 8-1 there.
Moving on into the offensive side, Candelero Walter pivots and feeds it across. Liam Glover's going to take the ball and walk it up high. Ryan Lumley back onto the field as he feeds it to the left-hand side, and he'll retake the ball. Lumley works it down low. Hard chase for it, but Lumley will come up with the pass. Lumley pivots back, looking for open space, decides to take some more time. Quick on him there is Callum Jeffrey for the Badgers. Moving down inside, here come the Golden Hawks. Fired across, Lumley unable to pull the trigger, he lost it, and the Badgers will take the ball. Moving across into the offensive half, Andrew Kidd. Kidd, shovel it over to Steinbach Parker. Pivoting, looking out through center, finds his man, shot in! Great save by Mancini, still loose. And a good chance out in front. Andrew Kidd had a shot. Didn't get it in. That will be a flag. And it will be on the aforementioned Andrew Kidd.
Yeah, Andrew Kidd, right? I mean, great opportunity in there to get that 8th goal that we're talking about. And just great pass in there by Steinbach Parker that just seems to be doing everything correct this game. I mean, just everywhere. If you need him to make the right pass, right play, right, just right everything, he's just making it tonight on point. And right there, made the right pass again. Perfect pass into the middle. Got a perfect opportunity. Great save there again by Mancini. And yeah, Golden Hawks get another opportunity. Maybe get their 2nd goal here.
Shot in off the stick and wide of Connor Scott. Still Golden Hawks ball. Moving across up top. Taking the ball, McAvoy. Back down low, Castle. Looking out in front. Moved and shot off a leg and wide. Connor Scott looked to got a piece of it on a good chance out in front for Thomas McDonald.
Yeah, and Connor Scott said he wants to come in the game and make some saves, and that's what he's doing. He's coming in the game, making an impact right there. Connor Scott, big save.
There will be a flag on the field.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Looks
there.
to be another one for the Badgers, as it looks to be McAvoy taking a high hit. Castle missing the pass from McAvoy, but didn't end up hurting his team, as it will be Golden Hawks ball. Castle to McAvoy. McAvoy up top. He will take it again. Castle to McAvoy. Looking for a shot. Fired. Great save. Connor Scott still loose, and the Golden Hawks pick it up. Up top. Working it down lower. The Golden Hawks missing on the pass, and the Badgers will get a clean getaway here as McDonald wasn't able to feed it.
Yeah, and you know, a few mistakes there by the Badgers. Oh, wow, another mistake here by the Badgers.
Tip play, saved by Scott.
What a save there. Connor Scott came in the game and said he wants to stop some. He stops him right there. That was a great save.
And it seemed to be a misplay. The Badgers didn't realize that the ball was tipped on the shot, so the Golden Hawks took possession and now moving in with speed. Trying to move into the offensive half here is fair. My apologies, that's Gowland who made a nice spin move. Into the spin cycle, feeds it back as he gained the half line for the Badgers, and he'll take his spot on the right-hand side. Moving in with speed, Zulian. Pivoting back on the right-hand side. He's going to shovel it all the way back for a roller for Toms. Moving across, Fragnito. Whistle blown. Be taken by the Golden Hawks.
Yeah,
Fragnito jumping a little too fast.
Yeah, seeing a few mistakes here from the Badgers. I mean, a lot of missed balls, as you said, right? The kind of miscommunication where they missed the pass or tip pass and almost gave the Golden Hawks their second goal. I mean, that was a perfect opportunity for the Golden Hawks to notch in their second goal of the game there. got to get the Badgers got to get calmed down here. Got 5 minutes left in the quarter. But making a few mistakes in this last minute and a half here. Got to get the ball back and just get right back to what they were doing well. Nice work there.
Ball drop. And the long pull there of Nolan Fair, able to knock that ball loose. It's going to be taken by the opposite long pull. Hard hit in as Trevor Castle's going to jump for the ball. Not able to collect it as the Badgers going to move on across. Taking the ball and trying to work it out are the Badgers. Harrison Brooks fed it. And now taken by Connor Scott. Big hits on in front, really jazzing up the crowd.
Yeah, I was going to say, he almost wanted us to make us see that in 3D right in front of us.
Definitely right up and close to the action. Got to watch out if you're our cameraman. And we move down low. Fragnito fed it down low for Hertner. Hertner feeds it more across. Badgers are going to go for a little cycle round. That was a nice move by Eric Andrew. Fed it back up top. Pachariva. Walked down low. Pass across by Hertner, working it to the right side. Julian looking for space. Pivots back to Pachariva. Blair Pachariva. Works up top. Fired in. And wide of the net.
Yeah, just wide there. Not a bad shot there by Blair Pachariva. Trying to notch in another one there. Mancini almost caught to make another great save. But Badgers, I mean, they just continue getting into these type of positions, get their possession, and obviously on the offensive side of the ball. And it just looks so easy for them and to get these great looks. Always think they're just going to score every single time they get down here.
Beautiful pass by McBride, works it down low. Fired up top, great defense by the Golden Hawks, but the picked up, McBride fires! Great save, Mancini, putting his body on the line and blocking that ball.
Yeah, great save there by Mancini. McBride just not able to get it onto that corner, top corner that he was looking for on that. Got it right on Mancini, and Mancini was able to just make that save, absorb it, keep this game at the way it is.
Castle. Fed up top. Taking his time is Lumley. Lumley fakes down low, will move it to the left-hand side. Golden Hawks looking for some pressure, looking for their second goal of the evening. Working out through center. Looking for a shot pass in front from Lumley. Lumley spins, fires, and scores! Ryan Lumley makes it 7-2. Brings Laurier a little bit closer.
Yeah, and you talk about a goal that they need. Ryan Lumley, a player that, you know, didn't get too much of production in the season, just comes up big, and that's what you need in the postseason, right? That depth that you have on the bench, and right there, just needing a goal, even though it's 7-2, comebacks, there's been longer leads, right? And, you know, if you're a Golden Hawk fan, yeah, you got to still believe, right? I mean, can't give up hope, right?
The climb starts here.
The climb starts right here, 7-2.
2:30 left to go here in the third quarter. 7-2 in favor of the Brock Badgers, with Golden Hawks breaking the goalless streak that the Badgers were keeping them on. Moving into the half. Dodging a big hit, nice swim move. As the Badgers are going to look to take advantage, but down low, shrugged off the ball was Fragnito, who will come up with the ball again. Fragnito, shovel across. As the Badgers now look to calm it down a little bit and move into the offensive half. Eric Andrew moving down into that offensive third.
Yeah, that was great work here by Fragnito. Just wanted to mention that, being able to keep possession and keep the Badgers and get them on the offensive side right here. That was just great work. Oh, what a goal.
And a fake move inside. Great shot in. Make it Noah Simonelli, giving the Badgers their 8th goal of the evening.
Yeah, I mean, just getting up into that, you know, defense and being able to break in, and then that pass out wide open, and then just a bullet from what seemed like 20 feet out. That was a great shot there. Badgers offense, hey, they respond quick. That's something that the Badgers do well, and right when they get scored on, they just come right back down the field, play a little physical, get the ball into the offensive zone, get into that final third, and get a goal.
Face off. Won by the Golden Hawks whistle on the play. Was a timeout by the Golden Hawks the second they took possession. 51.6 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Badgers get the goal, but Golden Hawks take possession and draw the timeout.
Yeah, and for the Golden Hawks, you got about 16 minutes of game time, including the fourth quarter, right? And you just, not a lot of time to get things done. So these type of crucial possessions, why you're seeing a quick timeout here before the end of the third quarter, just trying to get in a goal against this stout defense of the Badgers. I mean, they put O'Toole in there in that first half, and he was just blocking everything. Only allowed one goal, and then they put Connor in there, and he's just been stout as well. Scott Connor in there, and he's just been stout as well. Allowed that one goal, but we've seen those a few great saves that he had inside. So, got stout goalkeepers, stout defenders. So this has been a hard defense for Laurier to crack. So these are important moments for for Laurier if they want to come back, and for the Badgers just steadying the ship, right, continuing to do what they do. Hey, I can't really say much about how great they've played today. Just how, together as a team they've played, and yeah, just see it by the scoreboard.
8-2 being that scoreboard. Badgers with an offensive onslaught. Not the highest score we've seen the Badgers ring up on opponents, but that's mostly due to some fantastic goaltending from Mancini in the net for the Laurier Golden Hawks.
Yeah, I mean, he's been solid back there. I mean, stayed in 3 quarters, especially stayed through that second quarter. We thought that he was going to get pulled out maybe at half because of the way the score went. Maybe go with another goalkeeper on the bench, but it kept him in there, and he's made some great saves for them, right? And all game is in this third quarter as well, keeping them close. They came into this quarter, 6-1, 7-1, so haven't allowed as many goals, right? So, I mean, for Mancini and that defense, it's just really tough after you allow, 5-6 goals in one quarter. So after you put yourself in that type of hole, it's really hard to get out of it.
Bad stretch of luck. Unfortunate errors that also caused a lot of turnovers and good chances for the Badgers. But now the Golden Hawks look to take advantage here. 46 seconds left to go. They're into the offensive side. Looking for time and space, not finding much with the Badgers strong on defense. Callum Jeffrey will pressure the ball carrier here for the Golden Hawks. The wind picks up here again on Alumni Field. It's still nice and warm, so won't impact the players, but it's going to be moved in through center. Whipped in wide of the net. Still controlled, and now Connor Scott comes up with it and feeds it up top. Callum Jeffrey is going to go for a run. Dodges a pick. He'll take it. Fed across. Fragnito. Shoveled in. Fired! Just blocked in front. Close chance. Callum Jeffrey looking to put it on net. That will draw the buzzer from the scoreboard. Third quarter done. Badgers up 8-2.
Yeah, and I mean, almost a highlight type play to end the quarter. Seen a little juke move here by the Badgers, and then to get it all the way down the field. Great quarter there by the Badgers. Seen a little bit of a response. Seen a little bit of life there from the Golden Hawks. Let's see what they can do. See if they can pick it up there in that fourth quarter. But the Badgers, that well-oiled machine, just keeps chugging. It's just a train that keeps moving.
And they're so quick at getting those turnovers and then immediately turning into a quick counterattack, quick strike offense that we're seeing from the Badgers. Sure, they're able to set it up and get those good chances, but they're also able to get down the rush. And a lot of their players who haven't really seen the ball a lot tonight, Callum Jeffrey being one of them, being stronger on the defensive end, having a good chance on net there.
Yeah, and I mean, that's, yeah, as you very well pointed out, yeah, they're just making opportunities off that break, and that's why we're seeing such an onslaught from them, because it's not just their setups as well. When they're breaking down that Laurier defense on that offensive side, when they get into the offensive zone, it's when they're getting off onto the break, and Laurier is allowing them to just get a lot of, green grass untouched, right? And I mean, in lacrosse, definitely, you got to get some sticks out. You got to try and get the ball out, and just not having that type of pressure for the Badgers has been a lot of, especially in that second quarter where we've just seen a few of those breaks and beautiful passes here by the Badgers as well to be able to get them into great positions and get these great goals here in this game.
And Connor Scott coming up big on a couple of big saves coming into the game.
Yeah.
We'll see if we'll see any other goaltending changes from the coaching staff of the Brock Badgers. But for now, I believe it will be Connor Scott stepping in. Connor O'Toole started the game for the Badgers, had a pretty solid first half for him, making a couple of big saves, making it look easy to say the least. And now we'll see what these teams can talk strategy. If you're Laurier, you need to go quick.
Yeah, I mean, that's an understatement, right? You got to be on one eye on the clock and one eye on just what's happening on the field. Want to have as much offensive possessions as you can as well. Those small things as we talked about coming out of the half, the face-offs, the turnovers, those meaningless turnovers that they're just, bad passes here. Got to get better shots when they get those offensive possessions as well. But got to be able to just, create just cleaner slates or cleaner slots of play for themselves as well. Give themselves a better chance to win here if you're the Laurier Golden Hawks. Feels like they put themselves in bad positions too many times here in this game, and that's how they just got them behind real bad here early. Or not early, but.
And when we talked to Coach Longbow, he said, well, I wouldn't be surprised if I switch in a lot of the goaltenders today.
Yeah.
Well, joining the game, Adam Brown steps into the net for the Brock Badgers wearing number 71. That's 3 of the 4 goaltenders we have seen for the Brock Badgers. And it's only been 2 goals against, 1 against each.
Yeah, and I mean, they stay ready. Yeah, you said it. They stay ready, 1 against each. Adam Brown looking to keep it that way right there.
Ball's going to go to the sideline. Picked up, nice shrug move. Armitage thought he broke free, but it will be a Golden Hawks ball.
Yeah, and that's a defensive type of play that the Golden Hawks need to make. Physical play, push them out of bounds and be able to get the ball back. And they got a penalty here as well, delayed or held on to penalty. I'm thinking football, delayed penalty.
I think it was an advantage on the penalty, but
advantage.
now it gets thrown, so we will see the Golden Hawks try to work it on the offensive side. Moving down low on the right-hand side, Castle back up top. Working it through Thomas McDonald. Trying to work out in front. McDonald fires, save, and off wide of the net. Starting early is Adam Brown on the save. Already blocked the first shot he has seen, but now the Badgers will go to a penalty kill.
Yeah, that was a great block right there as well, because that was a great shot opportunity for the Golden Hawks. I mean, got right into the middle of that Badgers defense. Don't see that a lot, being able to penetrate it, being able to get a great shot. That's something that they probably, stressed on a lot in that break, in that timeout, and weren't probably able to execute there and probably disappointed able to get it.
And scoring, there are the Golden Hawks on the power play. Nice and easy for them, as that was, I believe, Aiden McDonald able to pot it home. Actually, my apologies, that was Ronan LaMarche potting home another one for the Golden Hawks, giving them their 3rd goal of the evening. Easy pass right out in front, top of the crease, firing it behind the goaltender, Adam Brown.
Yeah, and second time of that possession right there, able to successfully penetrate that Badgers defense, successfully being able to get the ball inside and get a good pass, get a good shot off, and right there, good production off that Laurier Golden Hawks offense that for a while they just looked down and out.
We'll see if that's the bounce back they need. 12 minutes left to go. Badgers will take the ball on the offensive side. Tommy Pollock stripped to the ball, controls it still. Can be moved in. Bouncing ball, unable to find the twig of Armitage. As the Golden Hawks will pick up the ball and will try to work it out, but they're going to be hounded quickly by the Badgers.
Yeah, but that's better, right, from the Golden Hawks defensively. Those are the type of possessions that you need to be able to get the ball back on, because those are the type of possessions that the Badgers thrive on, being able to just get you out of a little bit of position and being able to take advantage of that. So that was great work by the Golden Hawks.
With speed, LaMarche feeds it back up top. He'll take his offensive spot right back. The Golden Hawks able to break it out of their own end eventually. They had to run around a bit to get it, but now moving in with speed. Great move, fired sky high over the net. Close chance for the Golden Hawks. They'll still retain possession as they're starting to put the Badgers on their heels here with 11:49 to go here in the 4th quarter of CUFLA first round playoff action.
Yeah, that was a great offensive set as a whole, but that shot at the end, they just never had a chance. They just got Up too high, and they just stayed too high. I think he was looking for that dip. Maybe here with these winds, you can't rely on any type of dip. You got to be able to just be accurate here with the ball. So right there for the Golden Hawks, a missed opportunity, able to maybe get another goal here.
McAvoy moving a shot. Just goes wide. Trying to pull the trigger quickly and surprise Brown. Just goes wide of the net. Still controlled by the Golden Hawks. They need to get one on net. Whistle's blown dead. Clock stopped. Maybe an extra ball came on the field. That kind of threw everyone off. So the clock's going to be reset back just a little bit from 11:17 to.
Yeah, I wonder where they're going to push this at. Maybe 11:20.
Maybe. Well, a couple of seconds.
Or I wonder if they just keep it the same and maybe the play clock, but it seems like a whole clock issue there.
And we'll see if that communication gets moved. 28 seconds on the shot clock here for the Golden Hawks. Be moved up 7 seconds, 11:24 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Golden Hawks looking to get on the move. They need 5 goals and quick. Moved across, McAvoy. Working it down low on Pollock. Fed across, found his secondary man. But quick on the defense are the Badgers. Nathan Fair able to shrug him off, but it's taken down low by the Golden Hawks. Working through the crease, trying to feed it back up top. McAvoy fired, blocked off the knee of Pollock. Great defense from number 33 as the ball gets clear. Tommy Pollock putting his body on the line, blocking a shot.
Yeah, big play right there. Tommy Pollock, I mean, great opportunity for the Golden Hawks, and Tommy Pollock said, no, not today. That was a great block up front there. Bring it up, and Badgers retain possession here. Feels like they just got a stranglehold on this game that the Golden Hawks can't be able to just penetrate in on.
Zulian looking down low. Steinbach Parker will feed it back up top for Pachariva. Steinbach Parker back down low. Here comes the Badgers on the offense. Armitage. Zulian fed it up top for Pachariva. Back over to Steinbach Parker. Steinbach Parker back for Pachariva. A little too low. He's going to have to move quick. Shovel pass between the legs. Nice move by Pachariva as he gets dumped down low. But Steinbach Parker picks up the ball. Moved across. Taking his time here is Zulian. Already has 2 goals. Zulian shimmy shakes, moves it through center. Pass up high. Just over the outreach stick of McBride. As the Badgers still hold on to the ball. Pachariva across Zulian. Looking to shake and bake. Down low. Moves to the right-hand side. One hands it. Feed it up top for Pachariva. Pachariva blocks it with his chest. Works on the spin cycle. Working on his left-hand side. Cross. Pachariva picks it up. Looking for a chance. Ends up pivoting back and looking to kill off. Ball goes high. Going to be a fight for it at the line. It gets clear. And Ronan LaMarche will take it and have some time to kill. Going to go for a walk on the left-hand side. Pivots back. 9:05 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Laurier needs one, and they want it. LaMarche fed up top.
Yeah, Laurier needs one, and they need one quick. They have to strike fire quick. I mean, especially if they're trying to get back into this game. Any hopes of that, you need at least a goal here. Maybe in the next minute or so, even less. I mean, you got to strike fire quick, especially because the score is the way it is. I mean, 5-goal deficit is pretty tough to come back from in 8 minutes.
And they got the 2 goal scorers out there, LaMarche and Lumley. Now we'll see what the Golden Hawks can do. Shot in, blocked off easily by Adam Brown, able to pick that one off. And now the Badgers going to try to work it out of their defensive end, but it's going to be fed back. Picked off. The Golden Hawks trying to get it clear. Ball bounces in the crease. Picked up. Able to recover from that one was Fair. Moving up with speed. Taking it down low is Andrew Kidd. He'll fake a shovel. He'll keep it going. Going to go for a nice long run. Feed it off. He's going to get his calisthenics in today as it's fed up top. Gowland looking for space. Fed across. Fake shot. Moving in. Shot in. Great save, Mancini. Again, able to block a beautiful shot Dante Mancini, have yourself a game, making some big saves on a formidable Brock offense as the Badgers still hold on to the ball.
Yeah, it looked like he had to really block that one and get it wide, as it looked like it even hit the post there, a little bit grazed. But the Badgers, I mean, yeah, Mancini's just been able to hold it. This could have been like maybe 15-3 the way these shots have been put up. Mancini has had a few goal line saves, a few, just phenomenal saves like that as well. So, yeah, he's had a great game.
Makes another one there as a shot from Toms finds him in the foot. Battle for it down low. Laurier comes over, it takes a big hit, but dishes worse than what he got. A nice block off there.
Yeah, they needed some physicality there. The Golden Hawks be able to get that ball back, be able to go create something on offense themselves. They needed that little big hit, and maybe let's see if they still have any hope. They got to score quick.
Candeloro Walker fed it off. Candeloro Walter, my apologies, is fed up top. Thomas McDonald. He's going to waltz in. 6:39 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Golden Hawks looking to add to their score. Ended up low off the hands. It's going to be wheeled around. Pollock's going to go on the chase, but it's still going to be controlled by the Golden Hawks. Nice stick by the Badgers. A fantastic pick. Fed down low. Working on inside McDonald. Fed it to the outside. Back through center. Sky-high pass. Finds no one. It will be Badger ball as they move to go back onto the offense. Yeah, kill more time.
Yeah, sorry about that. Just not great synergy over here on the offensive side. And, I mean, we've seen it all night. I guess this has been the problem all season long, right, where you just get down here and you're just not making the right passes. Or the right passes are just not turning into the right shots, right looks. And it's just a lot of just not great offense here from the Golden Hawks, not being able to create anything.
We'll see if they can turn something out of nothing. Castle, as the Golden Hawks picked it off in their own end and able to get a transition on one of their rare turnovers that the Badgers have given up.
Yeah, on those ones, you got to be able to be more aggressive with that, and maybe, on a fast break type thing, just the ones that the Badgers had on you, right, on the break where they just got you on the counter, right, and caught you sleeping, got you with less defenders. Feel like they could have utilized that possession a little bit more.
McDonald shakes and bakes, move through center, looking for a shot, fires, great save. Adam Brown.
Yeah, great save there. Adam Brown came in. They got a sturdy type of rotation of goalkeepers here. The Badgers do. I mean, Adam Brown.
You got, we've seen Connor O'Toole here as well to start off the game, and then Connor Scott as well.
So got a, steady,
They're fine in the goaltending department.
Yeah.
Now it's going to be moved up top, looking for offense, and another goaltender. Mancini making another stop. I don't know, Isaiah, I don't think I've seen a better goaltender performance, even though it's a bit of a high-score game for Mancini.
Yeah, you have to give him credit for the saves he's making, even though he's given up 8 goals, right? It's because, yeah, it could be so much more, and he's just stayed in there confident and just still making saves for this team and keeping them relatively in it.
Nice dangle by McCrimmon. Got the ball live. Badgers will get the ball. Nice move there by Andrew Kidd. Able to fake it around. Badgers moving into the offensive side. Blair Pachariva takes it down low. Pivot move. Eric Andrew gonna move it around. Back up top, Pachariva. Looks across, finds Zulian, the 2-time goal scorer tonight. Zulian's moving it with speed, has to pivot back though as he's held it twice. Fed down low, looking out front, getting buried. Nice save. Out by a defender, actually. That was as the step up from Mancini. Left one of his defenders to make the save. Pass out in front, shot, saved by Brown on the kick. Shot again, blocked again.
Ooh, not being able to get it in there as well. In close and just right up on the top. Yeah, blocked as you said. Yeah, inches. I mean, it's Laurier Golden Hawks offense just not being able to just put the needle right in the pin. I mean, got to do a little bit better executing wise. I mean, it's 3 goals, and they've had opportunities as well. That's the thing, right? They create some good opportunities, good on that, but just not good on the finishing part as well.
The shimmy shake shot picked off by Adam Brown. He'll feed it across. Looking up top. And now fed back to Brown from his defenseman, Crimmin. Crimmin's had a couple of good picks tonight so far, but it's now going to be walked out. Gowland fed it up. Hurtner makes the pass. Still controlled by the Badgers. As Trent Hunter was going for the change. And left it for the person who took his spot. That was Noah Simonelli, who has one of his goals tonight. Rare missed pass by the Badgers will be a Golden Hawks ball with 2:05 left to go here in the fourth quarter. 8-3 is the score so far. Badgers look like they're going to take it.
Yeah, I mean, Golden Hawks just not having the activity that they need to come back in this game here, especially in this fourth quarter. Just, yeah, you need to be able to do a lot more, get a lot more offensive possessions. In 2 minutes left, it just seems like a tall task the way they've been playing.
Aiden Candelero Walter running for his life as the Badgers are hounding him, but he's able to shake and bake free. Moving into the offensive side, we will see a timeout for the Laurier Golden Hawks with 1:46 left to go here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and I expect this probably, you know, one of the last timeouts of the season for the Golden Hawks. So this is one of those ones. Hey, boys, if you got something left in the tank, give it to me now because we don't got too much time left. 1:46 left on the clock. They haven't played particularly well tonight, but they've put themselves in positions where they can be successful. So let's see if they can just do that on a consistent basis here to end the game. Tall task against this Brock defense, and you know whoever they put back on goalkeeper has just been great tonight. So it's been a tough team to play, but for the Golden Hawks, you just got to do just a little bit better on that final third at the attacking, get that goal. Let's see, maybe this rejuvenates them. Maybe we get 5 goals here in 1:46 here.
Maybe if we see that, I will. That would be quite something. That would be very impressive. But especially on the Brock goaltender so far, they've been rock solid. But I mean, you can't say the Golden Hawks have had any ounce of quit in them. They've done a fantastic job. Just keep fighting, and just been the Badgers' quick strike offense, able to capitalize on their chances, able to capitalize on the mistakes. And the Golden Hawks just not able to capitalize also on the power plays.
Yeah.
Not really able to get those not many good shots. We saw that first power play that the Golden Hawks had, barely even get a shot, maybe even at all.
No, I don't think they got a shot off. And those first few power plays, it was just a lot of passing around, setting it up. And, they had a problem with just getting to those spots quicker, right, and getting these shots off quicker. We've seen the Badgers just work a lot faster than the Golden Hawks, putting themselves in a position to be up 8-3 and just let the game slow down a little bit at the end. And the Golden Hawks, just been playing a little behind all game, right, and just seeing them here at the end. Yeah, it's tough after when you're playing a team like the Badgers and it feels like everything you do is wrong, right? And, it's just tough when you're playing a powerhouse like this. But the Golden Hawks, relatively, they played okay,
No, you can't. I mean, they definitely played as it's tough.
Yeah.
It's a tough team, tough teams to play against. Move down in front, shot, great save by Brown. Still loose on the crease, covered off by the Badgers. Are going to move to the offensive side. But the net is empty. It's going to be a quick defensive push by the Golden Hawks, trying to steal that ball back as they're not even letting the goaltender, not even having the goaltender go back in the net. Ball's taken by the Badger, whistle's blown, so we will see a little bit of a pause.
Yeah, they definitely want to put a goalie back in there. Badgers give them a nice little timeout, or maybe Golden Hawks save timeout there. But, I mean, those are those spots that, they probably lost the game, in my opinion, where it's those small things. Badgers just winning on early on, it seemed like they won every face-off. It seemed like they won every loose ball. It seemed like they won every little just increment of that doesn't matter, that you think that doesn't matter in the game, those small things, and then they just built up into a 6-point lead or a 5-point lead there in the second quarter because the Badgers just kept doing those little things well, putting themselves in position to be successful. And, I mean, those little things, even right there in the middle of the field, not being able to grab possession again, and it's just tough. It's just tough. Yeah, you're losing the ball constantly, right? And, it's a possession game, right? So
it was a good 5-0 run, too, by the Badgers. That kind of buried the lead here.
Yeah.
And as you can see, Laurier has not been able to recover, but also just been fantastic offense.
Yeah, great season by the Golden Hawks, though, right? One of the better seasons in their program history, 6-4 to end off the year. And, they verse off a team who they haven't had a lot of success on recent history and program history, honestly, 15-0 isn't the best, right? But they fought hard and coming back in this. Let's see if we can get some fireworks here in this 123. I want to see if we could get, you know, 1 or 2 more goals here. Teams are definitely, maybe the Brock Badgers are definitely just ready to move on to the next one. But hey, the Golden Hawks, let's see if we can get a few more goals. They got themselves into good positions there early on, especially in the quarter here. See if they're able to rattle off a few here before the game ends.
Minute 23 left to go here in the fourth quarter. We'll see if the fireworks come. Mancini is going to man near the net, but he's going to play more of a aggressive defensive role. The Golden Hawks want that ball back. Nice battle for it at the center. Still controlled. Badgers will take the ball. Whistle is blown again. And that will be another timeout. So the last 10 seconds I've dragged on a bit here, but
yeah, it feels like an NBA game right now. You know what I mean? Where they just call a timeout
Garbage
after
time
timeout. Yeah. It's just last 2 minutes, most important minutes of the game here. But I mean, I get it a little bit, especially just because you just want to set up. Don't want to make any mistakes to end this game and just want to end the right way, especially if you're the Brock Badgers, right? Played a really great game. I mean, from top to bottom, can't say enough about all the players. Connor O'Toole started the game off really well from the goalkeeping position for the Badgers. Had, you know, Parker Avery had a great game. A lot of goal scorers for them as well. Multiple goal scorers for them as well. Multiple two goal scorers for them as well. So it's like just got a lot of good parts and a lot of things to feel good about going into the you say it, I don't want to mess it up.
the Brocktv Cup.
The Brocktv Cup. I don't want to mess it up.
That's fair. It's a tough name.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Got a lot of what do you call it? Like syllables,
Lot
like
of syllables.
You know, a lot of syllables.
G's, a lot of A's.
You know, just got a lot of them. But yeah, they just feeling good going into the Brocktv Cup, right? And got a lot of positives to take out of this game, Phil. Definitely just want to end off the game, no goals, and yeah, keep it 8-3, maybe 9-3 if you're able to knock it up. But if you're the Badgers, you want to keep them at 3 here and keep this game as perfect as you have. Kind of kept it, I guess. Yeah.
You want to be ready to go into Trent fully healthy and on a high. Shot in. As that shot goes wide from Liam McCrimmon. Offside Badgers.
Okay.
The two referees are going to have a little bit of a conversation here, so we're just dragging out the end of this game.
Yeah, a little bit of.
With this one, I mean, Badgers go into the Brocktv Cup, riding on a high, 8-3. I think Laurier, they played a solid game. Just unfortunately, a couple of the bounces didn't go their way, so it will be Badgers ball still. That call was reversed.
Okay, yeah. Badgers getting another opportunity, another crack at here behind that. Golden State, no goalie in that as well.
This is going to be a physical end to this game, as we are starting to see the hits and sticks fly, taken away by the Golden Hawks.
Yeah, I mean, the Golden Hawks, they ain't got nothing to lose anymore. They just got to make something happen. I know even if it's a consolation goal, they want that consolation goal to end off this game here.
Fitton's going to move it to the right-hand side, passed up for one of the goal scorers for the Golden Hawks, Lumley. On his left-hand side, he also has Lamarche, who scored today as well. Two of the bright spots alongside Mancini, I'd say, for the Golden Hawks, as Lamarche fed it up top for Lumley. 23 seconds left to go here. Badgers in victory formation, but here comes Golden Hawks looking to add. Nice pivot across, gets a shot in, blocked off by Brown. And he'll pass it off. 8 seconds left to go. That will do it. Castle's going to lightly pressure, but that will do it for the Brock Badgers. They win it 8-3 in round 1. CUFLA Lacrosse playoff action. And they go on to the Brocktv Cup on a high, winning 8-3 over the Laurier Golden Hawks.
Yeah, I mean, great game from the Badgers, start to finish. I mean, that first quarter was a little slow, but they really picked it up there in that second quarter, notched in 5 goals, and was able to just carry it on from there, right? And we just seen that well-oiled machine play great today and just had a great game against an okay opponent here against the Golden Hawks.
And the Golden Hawks, great season for them, as you said earlier, one of the better seasons that they've had recently.
Yeah.
And especially if any of the players, if this was their last game, big salute to them. Best of luck in the future.
Yeah.
And fantastic game from them, and just unfortunately some of the bounces didn't go their way. Fantastic goaltending from Dante Mancini, who I'd say one of the players of the game, alongside a couple of the Badgers goal scorers as they line up for the handshake line. And Isaiah, it's just a fantastic game.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, from the Badgers' perspective, just great start to the playoffs. You wouldn't have called it any better. I mean, you could have given them a few more goals, a few more opportunities that they would have wanted to make, right? And they could have made, and definitely are looking to nitpick, and that'll all come next week. But for tonight, they just celebrate first win off, and you know that's something good. You got it under the belt, and you know that first one is under the belt, and it's done. And now the road really begins. That's what you're really thinking, right? As a player, playoffs after that first win, yeah, the road really begun, and we're trying to win it all. So sights on the Goalie Cup now.
And we will see what those games have to offer. And you can see those. And those games will be happening out in Trent as the Badgers will head off on a high here at Alumni Field. Fantastic game for them, 8-3 over the Laurier Golden Hawks. This weekend, we got some exciting games coming up. Women's hockey tomorrow versus the Windsor Lancers for the Brock Badgers at Canada Games Park. That's Mitch Kane and I on the call tomorrow evening. But then Saturday, we got playoff men's soccer action versus McMaster. Isaiah, you and Mitch on the call there. How excited are you?
Yeah, really excited. I mean, the Brock Badgers able to host a men's soccer game. They played really well last year, weren't able to do that last year, but this year, I mean, just playing really well again, right, and being able to get in positions to win games, and that program just continues to grow year by year by year, and now they're in a position where they can really make some noise in this OUA playoffs. It's going to be a fun year if you're a Brock Badgers fan following along here on all these playoffs.
And as the Badgers bring it together, they are going to the Goalie Cup on a high, winning the first round playoff action against the Laurier Golden Hawks here in front of their home fans. A huge win at home, backed by goals from James Gowland, Avery Steinbach Parker, Mitchell Zulian, who started off the party with a power play goal. Noah Simonelli able to pocket one of his own, and Jaden Patterson with two. And the goaltenders Connor O'Toole, Connor Scott, and Adam Brown all having a great game, only allowing one goal each. And that does it here tonight at Alumni Field.
Yes, sir.
I don't think I could drop a better game.
Nah, I mean, yeah, if you're a Brock Badger for the team, this is a perfect game, perfect start, and yeah, they just dominated, right? And that's the type of game that you want to have to start this playoffs, and yeah, great game for the Badgers.
And that will do it here at Alumni Field. For Brocktv, for CUFLA, for the Brock Badgers, I'm Remy Zanato, once again joined by Isaiah. And Isaiah, thank you so much for joining me here. Fantastic game. Badgers win it 8-3 over the Laurier Golden Hawks. Join us on OUA TV for a couple of games this weekend, but make sure you tune in to CUFLA for the Goalie Cup next week as we cheer on the Badgers here from St. Catharines, Ontario. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic night.